What is up? Welcome to stream. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. If you're not doing well, get out. I'm just kidding, of course. Everyone is welcome. Whether you're doing amazing, or whether you're doing terribly, or whether you're just vibing, it's fine. It's fine. You can watch. You can watch it. It's fine. It is not illegal, and I will not report you to the fine police. Okay. So yeah, how are you doing? I'm kind of sick. If you can't tell by my voice. Yeah, I feel like everybody's getting sick lately. Heck at everybody. I actually haven't been sick in a really long time. It's like, no exaggeration, literally been like over a year for me since the last time I got sick like this. At least like a virus kind of sick. I've had frickin' like migraines and stuff, because of course I do, but you know, yeah. Good morning. It is afternoon for me, but I will let that slide because I like you. Also, I saw some people talking about YouTube being glitchy. What exactly happened? Like, what was the glitch? But yeah, we're just doing a chill stream today. This is why I didn't stream on Wednesday, by the way. I felt a lot worse on Wednesday. Now it's like, it is like finally going away now. We have fat art, where should we send it? You can just post it on any social media you have and tag me. If you want me to put it in the thingy on the intro. But if you don't want me to do that, you can just email it to me. If you want it to be like anonymous, I guess. Private. Chat was not appearing to me. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, it was a little bit weird for me at first as well. But as soon as like a couple more messages popped up, it went back to normal. Yeah. Okay. So I did start to take commissions again through Patreon. And I have a couple that I've started working on. Oops. Well, let me see. Also, frickin' Joe Lowe's has been a member for 8 months now. Wowzers. Greetings from work. Everything's silent here. Most people went home and I'm holding up, vibing to this and reading funny tickets. Also meow. Meow indeed. Let me sip some water. Okay. So, which one? This one is like basically done already. I finished it a few days ago, but I like to like leave it and then like come back to it a day or two later. Because sometimes you need to like look at it with fresh eyes and decide if you want to like add or change anything. When you've been working on something for like hours at a time, I feel like you risk like overlooking things. So I like to take breaks in between each stage. But I would say this is pretty much done. I'll probably send this off today. And then we got this one, a base coaster of the tiger otter. And then we got this one for Max Gamer. This one's an icon. You know, I don't have much to say about that. And then this one for Alexander, that I really like how it's turning out so far. Yeah, they're all kind of in a similar stage. I also started Zane's as well, but this one is like still in the ideas phase, I guess. I think I kind of like this one where he's like jamming to the music, you know? So I'll probably go with that one. I don't know if I'm gonna work on this one on stream though, because I like to take my time a little bit when it comes to like figuring out the anatomy, I guess. Because like these are very quick sketches just to get the idea out. I didn't really consider like if the anatomy is correct. That's what I do at the next stage, and that takes a little bit more like thought and concentration, so I don't know if I could do that on stream. But yeah. I think I'm going to work on this one for now. Pretty much all I need to do is tidy up the lines. So yeah, we can have a nice little chat while I do that. How are you doing? How are you doing, guys? Nobody told me how you're doing. Oh, did you? I don't see anyone telling me how they're doing. SMH my head. You're ignoring me. SMH. SMH my head. Your art looks wild. Is that wild in a good way? Either way, I appreciate it. Okay. So yeah, for these commissions, I don't actually create line art. I create a very like messy sketch, and then I literally just go back in and tidy it up like this. I feel like I do line art sometimes, but I like way prefer this method of creating the lines. I just feel like I can be more like expressive with it, I guess you could say. My screen is too dark. There we go. Yeah, the prompt for this one was me enjoying a delicious pizza, and I was like, okay, challenge accepted. And I could have done another one where he's sitting on the floor, because I drew this as well, if you couldn't tell. So I could have done him sitting on the floor, but I kind of think this is like funnier because he's like, it's as if he just bought this pizza. It is so hyped about it that he's eating it like right in front of the right in front of the place he bought it. And it's also like a ridiculously large pizza for one guy. You know. Doing decent, just finished a thing you're totally not related to. Hell yeah. I am doing... Okay, I think that's a good thing. Doing fantastic drawing as well. Hell yeah. We do a little bit of, what is it called? Body doubling? You know, when you, I mean, I don't know if you can call it that if it's online. It's kind of the same concept, though. When you and one or more other people work at the same time. Usually sitting in the same room. For some people, it helps them concentrate. I have to say it does for me as well. When someone else is in the room with me, even if they're not working actually, I guess it feels like they can check me if I'm like looking at my phone or something. So I find it easier to actually concentrate on what I'm doing. Working right now, but your streets make me feel much better. Thank you so much. Hell yeah. I'm glad I could help a little bit. What flavor is the pizza? Not to be boring, but probably just pepperoni. because I feel like that's easiest to like portray in an artwork, you know, to make it like as recognizable as possible that it's pizza, you know. Hey Nebula, how's it going? You've been sick as well, haven't you? Sick squad, hell yeah. Yeah, I really hope my voice doesn't die even quicker than it usually does. Probably will. Although, I don't have that much... my throat's been okay, actually. It's been a little sore, but not, like, super bad, you know? So it might be fine. It's just my nose. I'm sounding like how I did in my videos, like, 2 years ago. We experience a little bit of congestion. It was really bad, like, 2 or 3 days ago, though. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I did that, like, an hour or two ago. Oh, okay. Yeah. Be dying. Oh my god. Yeah, mine was pretty bad, but not, like, dreadful. Like, I could still, I managed to go out and celebrate my friend's birthday, luckily. I would have felt so bad because, I was, like, away in the UK on his birthday, and I already felt bad about that. So I was like, yo, let's celebrate it the day after I get back. So if I would have missed that as well, I would have felt really bad. He's not the kind of person who would care, but personally, I care. I would have felt bad. In my opinion, is the only one that matters. /J. By the way, you're in a Baldi game? What? Why did nobody tell me? I was, up until this point, completely unaware of the fact that my character was, in fact, used in a... is it a mod? I've heard that it's, like, not even a mod, but, like, its own independent thing that's just based on the game. Anyway, that I was featured in a thing based on the hit video game Baldi's Basics. That is actually called something else, and nobody told me. I was completely unaware up until this point. Can't believe you guys didn't tell me. Anyway, saw Vidi Vine source play that. Yeah, that's my that's actually my second encounter with Vine source. I don't remember who it was. I think it might have been Joel, actually. Somebody sent him, he was doing like a reaction stream, and somebody sent him like a weird meme they made that also had like a reference to me in the, like, in the corner or so. I don't remember the context, and I can't find that video anymore. But yeah, there's like a clip somewhere of, I think it was Joel saying chip flake, and it's a very strange experience because I'm pretty sure none of those guys have any idea who I am. But yeah, life comes full circle, I guess. That was a couple of years ago. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Gabe. I really appreciate it. I was all alone without your streams while I work. Shame on you. Hope you recover soon. Have a proper rest. Absolute legend. Kablowy. I don't know what that last word means, but... Thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. And welcome in. Yeah. I deeply apologize for visiting my family and therefore not live streaming. It is horrendous behavior on my part, and I will not repeat those actions. My sincerest apologies. What was I talking about? I don't think I was talking about anything, was I? Ah.
Evening traveler, do you ever go to the Cloud District?
What was up with the, what do you call it? Enunciation? I love it when still water makes me burp. Thank you so much, Alex. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, by the way. Did I summon you with drawing your character? I really appreciate it, dude. I hope you're having a great day. And been having a great week. Absolute legend. And owner of this very adorable character, if anyone was wondering. Life is so hard. Still no chip. Oh yeah, I was supposed to look into that. Let me just do that mid-stream. For the sole reason of because I know if I wait till after stream, I'm not gonna remember to do it. It's like when I press the end stream button, my brain like wipes everything that happened in the last 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so if I go here, I go on the settings, and then I go on super chat alert, and then I go on variation settings. I go on text to speech, required amount 5. I thought I changed this. Maybe I forgot to hit save. Okay, save variation. I'm gonna change the 51 to 49. 95 as well. I think I can leave the $1 one as one. Yeah, let's do that. Now I saved it, so it should... I don't know if it's gonna... Oh.
You're an absolute legend, period.
Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. Okay. I think the names are messed up. Thank you though, Alex. I really appreciate it. Legend. I think I can refresh this somehow. Let's see. Add? No. I swear there was like a button to refresh. Oh, you know what I can probably do? Did that refresh it? That didn't refresh it, did it? Oh wait. That's not the right thing. Life is so hard. Where am I? See, when I get sick, my brain stops working properly as well. Alerts, that's what I'm looking for. Here you go. Refresh. No? Okay, I guess it's gonna... Okay, there we go. Yay, I fixed it. I'm so smart. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Gabe. I really appreciate it. I don't know if that popped up while I was doing my shenanigans. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Curious, what is the meaning behind your ah? Like in my name, or what do you mean? I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry. Oh. Me when Anyone else agree that me when How about you when Us when When you randomly go Oh, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. I don't know when I started doing it. I don't know if I was like inspired by something. Cause like I do just kind of like make random noises in my personal free time, you know. And I don't know if I just like randomly started doing it, or if I got inspired by like the the video where the baby is like completely covered in peanut butter and he goes you know. It might have been because of that, but I don't know for sure. I don't know my own lore. It might have also been from that meme with Akira, where he's like, "Leave me alone." Ah. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, it's so like so many people do it. It's kind of just like its own meme in a way, I guess. Me when. But did you know that me when is not expecting to be reminded of that video? That video is like it lives rent free in my head. I think about it like too often. It's just so fascinating, you know. And like hilarious. See your nose running? Oh shit! Leaves. Better go catch it. Is your refrigerator running? Oh, have you ever thought about that? I remember being a kid and that joke, the refrigerator joke, that was in so many, like a really like stupid amount of like cartoons and shows I'd watch as a kid. And I don't know, I guess as a kid you kind of take things more literally. So there was literally a joke in one of these shows where the guy is like, is your refrigerator running? And then there was like an anthropomorphic or refrigerator like actually running away, and then like as a kid I was like, what? It's like I didn't get it. You don't have a refrigerator, what? What do you mean? How do you refrigerate? How do you refridge your readers then? Well, the more important question is, who Wulge? Uh, uh, still take all the jokes literally. See, that's the thing. As a kid, I was so bad with like taking things literally. Like, more than other kids, I feel like. But as an adult, I'm pretty good at picking up on sarcasm and jokes in general and stuff like that. Which confuses me. But sometimes I think that I just started like giving like just I just started like automatically giving people the benefit of the doubt, I guess, because I feel like that applies to like not just jokes but like anything. Like when somebody says something outlandish in any like context, my immediate thought is like, maybe it's a joke. But there have been situations where I assume that something is a joke, but it's actually not, which makes me wonder if I'm just like over assuming, if that's a thing you can say. I don't know. I do not know. Why is it called an oven when you in the cold food and out hot eat the food? That's so true. I think about that daily. I really like the version of that meme with John from Garfield. Like it's so fitting for him. Ah. What? Ah. Me when Have you ever thought about that? I don't think so. Bro is so happy about this pizza. I would be too, to be fair. I'm kind of hungry.
Morning.
Chip, you have to give it more energy than that. Thank you so much for the super chat, Oi-kun, if I pronounced that correctly. I really appreciate it. Also, welcome in. I hope you're having a good morning, because you can deserve it. It is currently afternoon in the land of the germs, but, kind of feels like morning because I only woke up at like 12, so... Morning. Chip just gave up. He was like, I don't care how many exclamation points you wrote. I'm really torn if I want to change the voice. Because I think it's kind of funny. But also maybe we could find a funnier one. Also, remember for 15 heckin' months. What the heck? Honestly glad I woke up and see you still need to catch up. Oh wait, let's see. Honestly glad I woke up and saw you. I still need to catch up. Heck yeah, good morning. Good hecking morning. Good morning. Good morning. Randomize the voice each time. Can you do that? I mean, I feel like you could do anything with enough programming and stuff. You can do anything if you just believe. You gotta believe. I'm trying not to cough into the mic. I don't know how that would sound. Probably not good. I might have to take a break from this one and work on a different one because this is making me hungry. Also, I'm gonna quickly look up his slice illustration, because I'm not sure how to detail this. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do like this. Yeah. And then maybe just some like little ridges. Doesn't need to be super detailed, I think. I'd say even like just something like that. would work. I mean, this is fine, really. Yeah! The rapper said it best. So true. He is such a, like, icon. Can take a lot of life advice from Parappa the Rapper. So yeah, I don't know. I could also like make these pepperoni slices more 3D. But I feel like that's too much detail now. I don't want the detail of the pizza to distract from the actual character who is the main focus of this image. Okay. It is coming together. Also, does he have claws on the paws? Yeah, I think so. I should add some claws. Like that? No, it's too much. Yeah. Eh. Don't want this to become a cough ASMR stream. Why ever not? You not find somebody coughing into your ear hole to be relaxing? /S just in case. You never know. Ah. Do you think you're gonna buy a fursuit one day? Okay, so I have this running joke or like a half joke on this channel that if this channel ever hits 100k subscribers, then I will do a fursuit stream. And my plan was always, cause I have one. I made one myself of my character Ryan, the husky. So my plan was always I would just do the stream with that one. However, I've kind of been thinking that if I'm gonna do that, it should probably be with socks. And let me just say, making fursuits is very hard. And mine haven't come out the way that I like them to, and I don't really trust myself to make a good socks, so I would probably commission one. So there you go. If we ever manage to get this channel to 100k subscribers, fursuit socks will become a thing. I think that's a pretty good incentive. Because for some reason, even the non-furries who watch me want that to happen. You know what? You remember how Jack's Films, like a few years ago, was like, oh, if I win the I don't even remember what it was. Some kind of like YouTuber content creator award. If I win it, I will accept my award in a fursuit. And everyone was like, yo, that is amazing. Let's make him win. And he won. And he... all he was wearing was a frickin' Garfield onesie. I felt so cheated. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like... I didn't participate at all in the campaign. I didn't vote for him or like share it around or anything. But I did want to see the fursuit. I was like, yo, it would be really cool if this, like, really popular YouTuber would, like, support the furry community and, like, actually commission a suit of like, or, like, even an artist to, like, design a character for him and stuff. Obviously, it's, like, all for a joke, but it would still be really cool to see. And then he just rocks up on stage with a freaking Garfield onesie. Like, I get the joke, but I was a little disappointed, not gonna lie. So I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna like unironically commission a fursuit if the channel gets to 100k subs. There you go. Would be epic. It would be. Garfield onesies exist? Oh. Listen. Anything you can think of, there exists a Garfield version of it. Garfield is like the one franchise where the merch department just went crazy. There are so many strange pieces of Garfield merch, like Garfield telephones, Garfield there's probably like Garfield smoke detectors or some like something random like that. Like seriously, like I don't know why, but there's so much. I mean, there's probably like a really interesting reason for it actually, but there's so much random Garfield merch. Official ones as well. It's probably like Garfield thermometer. I hope there's a Garfield curry. You know that's Sonic curry. I hope there's a Garfield version. Although it would just be orange, which is a very common color for a curry, so I don't know how they would like brand it as Garfield except for making the packaging Garfield themed. There you go. Sorry, my nose was like, yo, what if we like evacuate all of the liquids inside your nose right this very second? That'll be really cool, wouldn't it? Also, I gotta fix up this the perspective on this frickin' pizza box. It looks terrible. What toppings on the pizza? Just pepperoni. Because I'm kind of just focusing on making it readable as a pizza. Sorry to disappoint. But I also like I could be creative with the toppings, but if you know, it's a commission and I don't want to like assume what the client enjoys, you know. I don't want to put pineapple if they hate pineapple, you know what I mean? Yo, thank you for the super chat, Desitos. I feel like I read your name wrong every time, so I wanted to like take a moment. Contribution to the Skunk Suit Fund. Hell yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, Convexity's been a member for 17 months now. It's, I can't believe it's coming up to... I mean, now that I think about it, I was gonna say it's kind of getting close to 2 years now for like, some of these memberships, which is really wild to me. Yo, what? Can you leave thumbs up on Super Chats now? There's like a little thumbs up next to your Super Chat, Desitos. With 5 next to it. What does that mean? Did you do that? Send a heart? What do you mean? What? I can heart Super Chats now? What? When did they add that? I mean, that's cool. I'm just very surprised. Because I didn't hear about this. Anyway, Convexity said, I've been summoned by Garfield. Wow, I have a Garfield telephone. Yo. Nice. With the Garfield telephones, those ones that, like, washed up on a beach somewhere, or something like that. Something really weird happened with the Garfield telephones. Yeah, Garfield. Garfield was wonderful. I would love to start a strange Garfield collection as well, but there's just so much stuff. I wouldn't even know where to start. Also, Reed Kenwa has been a member for 3 months now. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Love your art so much. Chip was cute. Your art made me a furry like 5 years ago. Well, I will simultaneously say I apologize and you're welcome, because depending on who you ask, that's a good or bad thing. Well, I mean, I hope that it's been an overall beneficial thing to your life. Why isn't my nose running now? It's been fine for the last approximately 40 minutes. Why are there so many thumbs? I don't know. Now there's 14. How do we even do that? YouTube actually listening and adding new features for live streams for once. Impossible. Yeah, that's why. That's like the reason why I'm so surprised. Because YouTube never does this. Unfortunately, mine is not one of the ones that washed up on the beach. Did you want one of those? I mean, I remember seeing a video about that. The Garfield phones that washed up on the beach. To be honest, I don't remember if I actually watched the video or not. Because I don't remember, like, what happened with those phones. Because I don't think they would, like, resell them, right? They probably, like, got rid of them. So it's probably pretty hard to get your hands on one of those beached Garfield phones. That's so funny though. Imagine you're just like chilling on the beach and then like something orange washes up at your feet, and then like slowly more and more orange cat phones just appear in front of you. That'd be such a surreal experience. Have you seen the new show Houseboat Hotel? It's really good. I've actually only seen episode 1 so far. I didn't love it, but I do want to continue watching it. I you know, whether you like it or hate it, it's still a win for independent animation, I'd say. And I do enjoy the characters and the lore and stuff of you know, the creators brain creations. Oh. Yeah, I saw the pilot that came out on YouTube like all those years ago. I kind of like, I understand why they had to change some things, but I think that pilot was like way better than the one that they made for Amazon. But I have heard that the later episodes do get better and more interesting, so I'm gonna continue watching it at some point. Even just to look at the pretty animation. Garfield's obligatory anime beach episode. Oh my god. Yeah, and Hell of a Boss, I try to keep up with those as well. I don't know if I would, like, consider myself a fan. I have really, like, mixed feelings about Hell of a Boss. Some of the episodes are freaking great, and some of them are not so great, I guess. But yeah, independent animation, still very cool. Still very cool that we live in a world where we can get shows like that. And I hope that means that there's gonna be more in the future. Because you can dislike those shows, but at least they are a good sign for the future that there's hopefully gonna be even better ones in the future, you know? Luna's underutilized in my opinion. Kinda, yeah. I think there's a lot of Hell of a Boss characters that aren't used as much as they should be. I do know that I don't remember which episode, but there was an episode, I think, where Luna had to go to the vet or something. And they did have to write the episode in a way where she doesn't talk at all because something happened with her voice actor. So maybe that's a reason why she hasn't been used that much. I don't know. I don't know. I'm unaware. I am not aware. Also, if you're ever drawing genes, I highly recommend adding in the seems. That was an unintentional rhyme. Yeah, it's like you add 1 or 2 lines and suddenly it goes from yoga pants to jeans, and it's pretty cool. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yo.
You saved my night once again. Glad to see you're doing alright, Chip. Big hug.
Master Gaming, thank you so much. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I really appreciate it. Welcome in, by the way. I hope you're doing alright as well. Really appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed the shrem. Thank you, you absolute legend. Come in, grab a drink, grab some popcorn, maybe even grab a sketchbook and draw something with me. I was talking briefly about body doubling earlier. Don't know if you could call it that as well, if it's not like in real life. It's the same concept though, you know. You just work at the same time as somebody else and it helps you to concentrate. Doesn't help everybody, don't get me wrong. Some people it has the opposite effect. Which is fine. And just because something that works for a lot of people doesn't work for you doesn't mean you're broken. This means that your brain works differently, you just need to find a different way. That's always important to keep in mind. That if you try something to help you with something and it doesn't work, don't give up. Yeah. Gonna do 25 push-ups after stream to show respect to Chip. Thanks. 25 is pretty good. I gotta get back to doing push-ups as well. I stopped doing them because my wrists are funky and they don't like it. Someone recommended Murder Drones. Watched 3 episodes and I still don't get it. Yeah, I've seen 1 episode of it and it wasn't my thing personally. Murder Drones are so good. It's confusing at first though. Yeah. I mean, from the first episode, I didn't find it that confusing, honestly. Just like the style of writing and characters and humor and stuff is just not really my thing, I guess. The animation is very cool though. Gotta say that. Very impressive. I like how the glowy eyes are glowy in the darkness and all the metal is shiny. It's very cool. Very pretty. I have a ton of good art ideas, but when I try to draw it, it turns out looking like a 2-year-old drew it. No. But why is that? Is it because you're not that experienced with drawing? Because in that case, that's a given. You gotta do, what was it, like 1,000 bad drawings before you draw one good drawing or something like that. I mean, I get that too, to be honest. I'll have an idea for a drawing. And no matter what I do, I can't get it to look right. And it's usually because, I don't have enough like experience with drawing that, like something about it I don't have enough experience in. Very often that'll be perspective. Yeah, I know you didn't ask, but I would recommend analyzing why exactly it's not turning out the way it is, the way you want it to. For example, in my case, because I can't get the perspective to look right, so I need to take some time to practice perspective, and then I can go back to that idea, you know. Or you can, like, change the idea in a way that gets rid of the thing you're struggling with. That's the thing too, but that's kind of the easy way out, I guess. And also doesn't work with some ideas. But yeah, don't give up. Do not give up. Any more German content planned? Yeah, so actually, I have a video that's, like, in the editing phase right now. And the problem is, it is like 40 minutes long. Which is honestly way too long in my opinion. Yo. Thank you very much for the super chat, Gabe VA. I really appreciate it. Legend. Yeah, have you tried Meta Runner, older show by Glitch? To be completely honest, I hadn't heard of Glitch before Murder Drones came out, so I haven't looked into any of their other shows. Not gonna lie, I'm not, like, on the edge of my seat to check out their other shows, considering I wasn't really into Murder Drones. Well, maybe I should. I think I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna take a break from this one. Yo, thank you for the super chat, D-Tortix. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, by the way. Hope you're doing well. I do and appreciate. Okay, I think I will work on this one. Yeah, so, it's just, personally, I like watching long videos, but it has to be the kind of topic that I can, like, have on in the background and stuff. You could technically have this video on in the background, but I feel like it's the type of video that you would rather, like, watch and not just listen to. So, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, what was I saying? Personally, I think it's way too long for that subject. In terms of, like, if it's actually going to be interesting to people for that long, and also, like, I have to edit that, and also do the subtitles for that. And if you watched my last stream where I was subtitling my other video, my other German video, it took me... Let me just check, actually. Let's check. YouTube Studio, content, live. It took me 3 hours to subtitle a I think the video was 16 minutes. Sorry, my keyboard's in an awkward place. A 16-minute video. And I didn't even finish it in that stream. I'd say if I was completely focusing on the subtitling and not streaming and stuff, it would probably still take me around 3 hours to subtitle a 16-minute long video. So imagine how long it's going to take to subtitle a 40-minute video. So now I'm like in this position where I don't really know what to do about it. It's the kind of video that I unfortunately can't just shorten because it's gonna cut out a lot of the context, which is important. So, I don't know, part of me is thinking about even re-recording the video. So yeah, I don't know, I'll probably, I'll probably try editing it a little bit and just see how I feel about it. Yeah. It's not the kind of video you can split into parts, unfortunately. I mean, you could, but it would really, like, mess up the flow of it. It's a very simple concept that doesn't work in like, oh, check out part 2 in 2 weeks. You know. But yeah. As someone who speaks Dutch, your German streams are cool because I can see what I can understand even with the differences. Yeah, it's always interesting to go to the Netherlands. Because knowing German and English, Dutch is kind of like a mix of of German and English, so it's I understand like a fair amount, which is always fun. Yeah, I might redraw this hand a bit. I don't know if it looks weird to me or if I'm just imagining it. Yeah. Meta Runner is super cool despite their animation being choppy in the first season. Season 2 and 3 really shows the love and care put into it. That's cool. I don't personally mind if the animation is low budget. Give me a... Just give me like a brief rundown of what it's about, if you don't mind. So I can figure out if I want to check it out or not. I love your art style. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That is very nice of you. I also don't mind my art style. Yeah. Well. Yeah, there is a bit of a couple seconds delay, but I'm also reading messages that were sent like a minute ago, so you know. It's hard to read every single message as soon as it comes in if you're working on something at the same time, you know. Okay. Me when blep. Blep. Blep has been deployed. Are you left or right-handed? I'm right-handed. But I do have I think that's a symptom of dyscalculia actually. That I mix up left and right sometimes. So you will find very often throughout my videos, if I'm depicting myself drawing, I will often depict myself as left-handed. Completely by accident. Ah. Where do you go when you go to the Netherlands, like Amsterdam or Rotterdam? Actually, mostly, most of the time I'm in Venlo. Because that's right on the border. But I've been to both Amsterdam and Rotterdam. I've also been to Utrecht, which is probably my favorite Dutch city, to be honest. It's kind of like Amsterdam, but with a lot less annoying tourists. And Den Haag is also very nice. Been there several times. If you happen to have any other nice city recommendations, please let me know. Well, not necessarily city, but just nice places to go in the Netherlands. So basically, in this world where if you're the best video game player, it's basically a job, and people are getting robot arms to be better at games, and those people are called meta runners. Okay. One day, a meta runner named Tari wakes up in an alley and doesn't remember anything. She goes to kind of like a meta runner concert, kind of. And when it ended, she tried to play the game, but went into game. I'm on the edge of my seat here. My instinct when I draw cats is to give them really small pupils. Yeah, I really like the Netherlands, but I feel like I'm kind of running out of new places and new things to check out. And it's quite a small country after all. You can literally drive through it in like 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. Reaction stream to meta runner. I do really like. Unironically, I like the idea of doing reaction streams, because I know there's like a lot of stuff that people are like curious about my opinion on. But you just have to be really careful with copyright with that kind of thing. Which is a little bit annoying. Just a little bit. Ah. So is Meta Runner kind of like the plot to cyberpunk anime? That's what it sounds like to me. Maybe Texel is also a nice place to go in the Netherlands. I think I've heard about it. Or seen it on the map. Oh, one of the islands. Uh-huh. Yeah, I've never been to a Dutch island before. I've never actually been to a German island either. Although I don't know if I want to. Actually, there's probably some German islands that aren't inhabited by terrible people, right? Kinda in the sense that some people use electronic arms, but not to that extent. Was sponsored by Crunchyroll and Epic Games. Oh, okay. Interesting. But yeah, I guess I was thinking a little bit too hard about the whole gaming as a job thing. That's not really the plot of Cyberpunk, is it? It's not really gaming, is it? If you're not gonna watch All of Husband Hotel, you should at least listen to some of the songs. I don't remember saying I wasn't gonna watch it. I've been saying the opposite. I said that episode 1 didn't really blow me away, but I do want to continue watching it. Oh yeah, that was another thing. So I don't really like musicals. I don't know why. I love music. I love animation, film in general, but I really don't like musicals. I don't know why. I want to like them. I really wish I would like them. But I don't know, something about characters just like breaking out into song really like breaks my immersion. Again, I really wish I liked musicals. I know a lot of people who love them and they have like such a good connection with certain musicals and the songs in them and stuff, and I wish I could like enjoy it with them. But I've tried so many times. Like one musical I really like is the Dr. Horrible one. But at the same time I would prefer it without songs. Like it has great songs, don't get me wrong. It's not that the songs are bad. It's literally just this like, why is the character suddenly singing now? It's like a really stupid opinion to have. I fully like agree with that. Ah. Whoa, my chip flake coaster just dropped into my lap. What the heck? Must become a musical to enjoy the musicals. Yeah. It is indeed like that sometimes. Sometimes it is. Don't like musicals either, it's just a certain performance style that sounds contrived. That's what I mean, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, anyway, it just sounds like unfitting to me. I don't know. Even if the song is a banger, like, I do know a lot of musical songs that are genuine bangers. But a character breaking out into song will never not feel awkward as hell to me. Unfortunately. It just, like, really throws me out of, like, I'm watching a story. Oh, now I'm watching a thing that is, like, it's, like, for the audience kind of thing. I don't know how to describe it. I can, like, I can, like, see the directors and, like, the writers and stuff. Like, okay, so we gotta make a song that the audience is gonna, like, jam to and get stuck in their heads and stuff. How do we do that? Oh yeah, my singing voice is so good that I simply cannot show you because you would all your immersion would be broken just by how, like, performative and amazing my singing voice is. You know, I'm actually not legally allowed to sing because it's just so good that like it causes damage to the environment for being so amazing. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, when you sing so good, the neighbors at your door to congratulate you. Yeah. Happens all the time. I don't open it, of course, because I don't want to, like... I don't want them to, like, fanboy so hard that they, like... that, like, something bad happens, you know? Ah. If you open the door, you'll break your neighbor's immersion. Oh, yeah, true, true. Can't be having that. Ah. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, and the sticker. I think it's called a super sticker. It should pop up on screen any second though. Unfortunately, I don't know how to read Korean, so I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. I can't even attempt it. There we go. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Welcome in, by the way. Rock. What's this made of? Rock. I don't know what that means, SDN. Please don't spam. Please do not the cat. Shrock. I love it when my glass is made of Shrek. Love your art. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I don't hate my art. Yeah, what is this? I think this is like the belts. The belt. What is that called? Like the part of your trousers where the belt loops are. Need cheese on bread 2.0. I need cheese on bread right now. Honestly, I'm starving. Working on that. On that pizza commission really didn't help. Ah. Waistband? I guess so. I guess that's what it's called. It sounds the most likely to me. Huh. I was gonna say something I forgot. Oh yeah, I kinda like lost my appetite while I was sick. And now it's just coming back at like full force. Okay, let me see if I can figure out how this part is supposed to go. I'm still not as good as I'd like at drawing clothes. But I really wanted to draw this guy in his explorer costume because it's freaking adorable. Yeah, I think that mostly makes sense. But I can always fix it up later, you know? That is a thing you can do when you are making artwork. Yeah. I I I think I'm just gonna have like a piece of toast or something though. I gotta get back to eating normal amounts of food. So when I'm in England, I just eat so much. Partially because there's some really good food there that we don't get over here in Germany. Like fish and chips. And Indian curry. And the other reason is that I'm just like really bored. And my family's city is not very interesting. The most interesting thing there is the food. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I don't like have an issue with my weight. But my freaking thighs are so thick. Literally, like, don't get me wrong, I love thick thighs on other people, on literally anyone else but me. I don't appreciate it. Kinda scared to do like leg exercises though, because I feel like certain exercises kind of like, what's the word? Wait, is extenuate a word? Yes, I know you're low on battery, phone. I'll charge you in a second. Attenuate? No. That's the opposite of what I mean. Let's see. Let's write attenuate opposite. Similar and opposite. Strength? No, I swear there's like a word that's similar to extenuate. Running, but I hate running. Running is like literally my least favorite activity. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not my least favorite, but one of my least favorite. Accentuate, is that how it's spelled? Yeah, I meant accentuate with an A, not an E. Yeah, I think there are certain certain exercises that accentuate your legs or your butt and stuff like that. So I want to avoid those. I can imagine running helps. I just really hate running. It's like painful to me. Running is like... It feels good for the first, like, 5 minutes. And then you start running out of breath. And, I also have an issue because I have... I don't know if anyone else gets this. I have sensitive teeth. So if I'm running outside and it's cold, my teeth start hurting. I don't know if anyone else with sensitive teeth can relate. Let me know. Also, Reba Skunk has been a member for 12 months now. Hell yeah! Welcome to the 1-year squad. Wild. Good morning / afternoon. Glad to have made it. Sorry for being late. How dare you? /J. How have you been? Already been a year? I lost track already. Same, honestly. It doesn't feel like a year since I started, like, streaming regularly. Because obviously I've been streaming for a long time, but I only enabled memberships when I was doing it regularly, because I didn't want to be that guy who's like, hey, give me money. Anyway, I'm gonna go do something else. But yeah, over a year of streaming regularly. There's some people who have like 18 months now. Which is wild to me. Used to be more diligent about running, but I've fallen off. Yeah, I've made several attempts to add running to my to my weekly schedule or whatever. But at this point I just know that like it's not for me. I don't think it's ever gonna become a regular thing for me because the negatives outweigh the positives in my brain. Like, obviously, logically, the positives outweigh the negatives. Like, staying fit and, like, making my body look more like how I want it to. Stuff like that is obviously, like, way better than... Oof, ouch, ouchie, my leggies hurt a little bit, and my teeth hurt a little bit, and I can't breathe very well for like 5 minutes. But it's very hard to like actually convince your brain that it's worth it to stick to something for a long time if the short-term negatives are so like strong, you know. Meanwhile, I'm very good at doing weightlifting regularly because getting like muscle pain or like struggling to lift something because you're tired and stuff, for some reason that doesn't feel as bad as the physical effects of running, the short-term physical effects of running. And I also think, like, something I've noticed about myself is that I really appreciate, like, the feeling of improvement. That's something that's a huge motivator to me. And I think it's a lot, well, for me at least, it's a lot easier to track my progress with weightlifting and, like, actually see the difference and stuff versus running. So I think that's why I've found it a lot easier to keep up with that instead of running. Something I also hate about running. Like, I feel my frickin' thighs jiggling. I hate it. I mean, I think there's like specific pants you can get that like compression, I guess, that keep your thighs from jiggling as you run. That I could look into, but all of the other stuff, including that, just adds up and makes me not want to even like attempt it. I get that so much. Yeah, it's a pretty like common demotivator for people when it comes to running. Because you really feel like the weight on your body like moving every time you take a step. And it feels uncomfortable. I think I want to take a little break from this guy. I mean, honestly, I don't want to stream too long today anyway because my throat is very pain. Very pain. Very screaming. So I think I'm actually gonna end stream here. And I really hope that you enjoyed today. Thank you for keeping me company. It's been fun. And I would also like to say a special thanks to Gabe VA, Alexander, Oikun. Oh, I totally forgot to read this out. Flowery's also been a member for 13 months, and they said meow. Oh, and Mr. Vanta too. I'm sorry, guys. If it doesn't pop up on the screen, I tend to miss it. And I don't know why it doesn't pop up on the screen. I still didn't figure that out. Anyway, Mr. Vanta said, so look, I believe they make hats a real thing. What the fluff? Yo, also, thank you whoever that was for buying something from my store. Appreciate it. Thank you Desitos as well. And Master Gaming 12500 Legend. The Tortix, Korean person that I can't read the name of. I'm just gonna call you 12. It says 12 on the end of your name. Thank you, 12. Yo.
Speaking of exercise, have you seen any yodelers now that are in Germany? Clinking beer mugs.
Clinking beer mugs, indeed. Thank you, Shade. I really appreciate it. Absolute legend. And unfortunately, I have not seen any yodelers. Well, maybe I'll see some if at Carnival if I go there. If I go to Carnival next week. So yeah, thank you very much for that, dude. I really appreciate it. And thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope you have a very wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Don't forget that